Hello, friends and fellow Monkeyology enthusiasts. We are back with the final episode of our Zach McKracken FM Towns playthrough. We got a lot of support from David Fox, and when we were promoting these through Twitter and whatnot, and really, yes, he just clicked like on some stuff and retweet, and I'm just really grateful for that. So thank you very much for your support, and I'm sure he didn't watch these. He's a busy man, but I do appreciate all of that. Anyways, so let's jump back into it. We are going to be wrapping up our activity on Mars, and let's see if we can go ahead and defeat the Caponian stupidity plot. Just let's get to it. All right, so we avoid that. You go back to Melissa. Gotta give that to Melissa. Suit it up and leave the Martian head. I'm always iffy when it says give an item to somebody now, because this guide's been wrong several times. I am going to give the key to Melissa, because that's what it says to do. I'm going to also put on my stuff and go refill my oxygen tank and stuff. And yeah. I want to walk to the main chamber. There we go. All right. Oxygen tank. Yeah, absolutely. I do miss look at messages. I think that the playthroughs are going to become a lot more interesting as we get into the games that have proper look at messages, because it is like that's one of the things that I always did in my many replays of say Monkey Island or Full Throttle and stuff. That's what made it more interesting, was I know how to get from point A to B, right? But maybe I haven't looked at that thing yet, or I haven't looked at it long enough that I don't remember it. And why aren't I moving at all now? Oh, because, yeah, I'm not on Mach 2. Yep. I'm on use. Aha. Use oxygen tank. Oh, I guess it's put on. Put on. Take fishbowl. I love that they made the little EV sprite for it, and that you can see it differentiate. Yeah, totally. It's the little things too, like for example, um going back to Full Throttle, somebody posted, "What's your favorite quote?" And the one that sticks out to me all the time is, you look at Todd's sculptures after knocking him out and going downstairs finding Mo's her torch, right? And you look at the sculptures, and there's this one that's a tower of beer cans all welded together, and you'd figure that, oh well, at least somebody's doing the stuff. And now let's close that door. Um, and his response is, that would make a good mailbox post. In hell, and I don't know if I was underslept or whatever at the time. I remember laughing my face off for a very long time. So now my oxygen supply is full. Perfect. All right, so now we're okay. But who's got the tokens? I think it's Leslie or Melissa who's got the tokens. Got the tokens in case. It's Mercedes, Apple Buzzfield. Go over to Black Monolith. Get a couple tokens just in case. Switch to Melissa. With cash card. A token. Yeah. A couple tokens just in case. Switch to Melissa. Use token on the turn. Switch. Put on helmet. Yeah. Hey, TM. Yeah, the lag. I had to kill the stream and restart it after the upload was done. Um, but yeah, it seems to be going way better now. Thanks for coming back, man, and thanks for your patience earlier. Leslie is a lot farther. Now I understand more why. Like, I'm worrying about my oxygen levels for these guys. You know what? Until I get, because like she's in there. We can wait over here. And, switch. Zach. Just hang out in the bus with their helmets off and not waste oxygen. Then we can fill up again. Close door. I should have done that sec too. Okay, now let's get Leslie. Yeah, she's off in the environmental controls room. Alright, so that's that purple door. We want to go to the greenie. Okay. Then yellow. then just keep going straight until morning. All right. Put on. It'll be funny once we go to the later ones. Yeah, I did notice that I didn't have to, like, there was no flashlight needed at all, and the guide mentioned it, so that is very, very handy. It's like we already solved these types of puzzles, so we were just thinking, nah, we were moving on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Switch to what's let's put on helmet. Switch to Zach. Put on oxygen tank. Put on tipped fishbowl. And now let's switch to Leslie. Now that I can open that. And this. All right, let's get everybody over to the tram. Then we will save before we actually use it, as recommended. Switch to out. Switch to Leslie. Wait, no, switch to Zach. Well, does Annie get to go to Mars? I don't know if she does. Let's see if right here. No, that's a shame. Seems like none of this would have happened without her help and understanding. Yeah, I guess he's the one who learns it. Okay, let's see. So now, he's talking on tram, switch. I'll be swept off time. Okay. But okay. Okay. Yeah, I got confused. And you said, okay. Yay! Oh no. It's like it says her friends who has to learn it. What's going on? Yay! Okay. So we got the tram. We're all going to the Martian pyramids of Mars. Oh, that's something you learn after. If you didn't buy 2 tokens, eh? It's like, oh, oh, oh. But yeah, no, we got more tokens. We're good. Let's go to the pyramid. Yeah, totally. Totally. Uh, okay, well, we'll switch to Leslie. Yeah. So, like, oh, by the way, you're here now. I hope you saved first. Let's hope you don't have to go back too far, okay? I think they figure at this point they've got like I still don't understand how I died by using the blue crystal on the door. It makes no sense to me, but I totally died that way. So yeah, I guess that would work. Whoa. Uh, hi Broomy. He has allergies. Broom alien's pissed. Well, I mean, you gotta sweep up sand somehow. The nerve. The nerve. How dare you? Just pissed off Broom alien. Well, I mean, we did find a deceased alien body and then proceed to use it as a broom. That is something that we did. We have to live with that. Yeah, nope. And that's like a strong napper too, right? Like he slept through being used as a broom at least at least once so far. I mean, I'm sorry, on our planet, you look like a cleaning utensil. Excuse me? All right. Yes, we don't use the bobby pin sign and the giant log to pick it. All right. So I'm sure that's Zach's job. Let's switch to Zach. And heaven forbid you made it to this far in the game without the bobby pin sign. Although I mean, you got the yellow crystal. You could just warp back to Earth and find it. I'm sure. If it works, it works. Hey, it's not even dark. It's perfect. Try and go as far left as possible. Yeah, yeah. Gloves are not important. Maybe just he duct taped them as well. I mean, I could assume a bunch of things in his favor. Uh, because logically, I'm sure it wouldn't feel great, but you don't breathe. I don't know. Lou mentions Oh, totally, totally. The transparent gloves. All right. So enter the far left possible. Switch to Melissa. Switch to Melissa. But why am I switching to Melissa? Because okay, it's just bring everybody into here. Considering we don't have much air, we should like probably more than likely, more than likely. Or watch it was like really late in development and they didn't have time to go back and so that but they could easily change text in the game at that point but not graphics. That'd be funny. Push. Oh, but like somebody has to keep pushing it. Push sarcophagus feet. That's weird. How do you guess that? Switch to Zach. Am I actually the right one? No. Dismal isn't supposed to. No, no, Leslie was. Okay, cool. Switch to Zach. I want to apologize if that noise is really shrill. In my headphones, that's brutal. It doesn't seem to be clipping, but... Lower that. That sucks. Okay, good. It's brutal on this end. I don't know why my headphones have it so loud. Yeah. Mike's just gonna pick that up again. All feedbacky. Now, anyway, so I'm gonna pause because I got air, and I just need to see what I need to do. Don't need the flashlight. Master. Switch to Melissa. The sound to go away for a second, then go right back. Crystal. Oh, I'm gonna need. No. Yeah. Yeah, need to make the path usable. So let's go, Leslie. There we go. Stand in front of the white crystal. Switch to Melissa. Okay. So, pick up. Oh, I see. This is another timed thing, huh? Alright. Push. Push. Buttons. Switch. Back. Pick up. Crystal. Now it's dark. Use the old one to triple digit. Egypt. Okay. Use. Go to Egypt. Yeah, and I was having that problem when trying to leave this room too. It wouldn't let me do it unless I was on the pad, so maybe I just got lucky or something. I don't know. Or it was another thing that they changed in the FM Towns version. They knew it got dark and they're like decided, okay, we'll throw this one a bone. We already got rid of all the dark mazes for the most part on Mars, so very possible. Anyways, let's take off this. Oxygen tank. Let's even get rid of the wetsuit. We don't need that now. Wetsuit. Use. Go crystal. Crystal Arbor. Use. Yeah. Use. Yellow crystal. No. Use yellow crystal and crystal abra. Use white crystal and crystal abra. Turn on the switch to the right. Okay. Well, why not? Why not? There's no ticking clock and they're on and yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm going to save and do that. No point in leaving them stranded on Mars. I'm sure they get zapped in or something anyway. But let's save. Yeah, it's totally right at the end. This is the end of the game. So we've succeeded at that. I'll do it. I have no problem with that. Why not? I said I was going to be streaming till 4 at minimum anyway, so I've blacked out enough time for this. But we will save because trams, trams are fun. Switch to Melissa. I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark. Forget which way I'm supposed to go, but it's dark. What is containment device? Oh yeah, no, the stairs. I remember. Switch to Leslie. Push. Vanessa. Stairs. There we go. Oh, we got all sorts of time. Plus, I would just hate for one of these nice people to, expire because I got carried away talking or whatever. They have all worked to save the Earth from the Caponians and their evil signals of dimwittery. Caponians. It's the oxygen? I don't know. I thankfully nobody expired. I know you can die in these games, and I need to look back at the footage and try to figure out what exactly I did to kill myself with the blue crystal. Because as far as I can tell, I must have just like become a door or something, which doesn't seem like that's how the blue crystal works because it only works with animals. I don't know what exactly happened. Maybe it was just because he wasn't trained on how to use it yet. That's a possibility. Push button. All right, let's do this. So, I better check. Oh wait, I depressurized the hostel earlier by accident, but well, it still works. Cool. Yeah. Yay! Power up, machine. Save us from the Caponians. Counter out their evil. Does it deal with that ship in space? No, it just counters out the beam. Hey, what's happening? Something's very, very wrong. See ya. Meanwhile, in behind the machine was Pipe Dream. It was Pipe Dream this whole time. Pipe Dream was what was in the machines that was making everybody dumb. It was Pipe Dream. Why everybody was obsessed with Pipe Dream at the time. It was such a popular game. Congratulations, you have saved the world from stupidity. Also met Annie. They seem very happy already. Oh no. See, the only reason why I have 3 copies of the Classic Adventures pack back here is because the first 2 that I got had disc errors in, like, 2 of them were on the same disc even, and they had failed. It's magnetic media. It's really difficult to keep that going. It's a shame. It's a shame. And now we have digital medias like optical medias starting to fail as well. No one trusted the phone company anymore. So telepathic conversations and dream sharing became the norm. Awesome. At $2.50 for the first 3 minutes after 11 p.m. Of course they're going to monetize that. I mean, geez. A famous movie producer starred them in the box office smash Mars Needs Men. Zach won the Nobel Peace Prize for saving the world. And then he won the Pulitzer for writing a book about it. Nice. Zach and Annie fell in love. And their life together was even better than their wildest dreams. The end. That's just a beautiful little story. Four people, mostly unrelated to each other, happens to be touched by alien technology, taught how to save their world from an impending stupidity epidemic that would just basically make them completely easy to take over. It doesn't really deal with the king still being in, his ship in space orbiting. That is a thing. Or maybe it'll do this in the cutscene here. I don't know. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. Darn. That'd definitely be cool, though. I wonder if these guys, any of the people who did the FM Towns port, because it shows the same team members. I wonder if they remember working on this with having access to the higher colors and everything like that, and if they have anything to like any insight on it. And was it cool to be able to do this? Did they wish that they could have done it at the same time in the West? Since this, this probably came out CD era years after the original came out. Probably came out very similar to when, the Monkey Island game started hit, when all the other FM Towns games came out. I doubt they were done then. I think it's a CD-based system, so it probably came much after, right? So, oh, okay. Yeah. Totally. And Loom had the unreleased VGA floppy version. Ooh, nice. I was unaware of that. Did that leak ever, or is it just we're aware of its existence? About the Loom unreleased VGA floppy. No, but the screenshots. Yeah, okay. Totally. It's been really cool because these creators have been interacting. Like David Fox retweeted my tweets about these live streams, and these guys seem a lot more open about talking about stuff these days. So I look forward to just chatting to them, or trying to chat to them to see if they have any additional insights on this, especially the creation of the FM Towns games. They were very, very much. I'm sure they wish they could have released a VGA Zach McKracken in the West. And I mean, now they have, and thankfully ScumVM makes it run, but it was built for a completely different interpreter, right? For a different system. Yeah. Anyways, we have successfully today beaten Zach McKracken, the Alien Mindbenders. Want to thank everybody for joining. Thanks for rejoining again, ATM Machine, and thank you both for your incredible help. And yeah, so now the YouTube videos, I have 3 of them uploaded at the moment. The third one is like an hour long, and I'm gonna break a lot of those longer ones up into at least a couple parts. That way, it's easier to watch these sort of things in little 15-minute to maybe half an hour bites instead of some great big hour plus long marathon when it comes to YouTube in particular. So that's my plan there. Other cool things is I got the hookups today. So I don't know if you were aware, but I have an MT32, and I have the hookups now to be able to play with MT32 music. I just have to have a proper line in, or I got lots of means for output, but I want it to still be able to be picked up by the system. So I want the line back in so I can actually play it that way. Also, I got some straight up MIDI cables that will allow me to connect to my Roland Edge Axe Edge keytar to it, just so I can play around with the sounds that all of our games were built with. So yeah, that's gonna be really, really fun. I don't know how I'm gonna play or work that into the videos or whatever, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you very much for joining me. And now that the music has hit the end of the next loop, it's starting. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much. This has been a lot of fun. If you're watching the YouTube recut, which will be put out eventually, be sure to click like and subscribe. And thanks for joining. I'm Grant GloKidd Yeager. This has been Grant GloKidd's Adventures. I'm GloKidd, and I like to go on adventures. I also like the whole amateur monkeyology thing. That's going to be fun. But yeah, tune in, and we will continue. All of these will be put on video. I already want to say ATM Machine and Fnatic. I have both of you thanked in my credits for being here and watching with me and helping me through the games. You weren't, you hadn't seen it yet on the Maniac Mansion one, but I wasn't promoting it all. Just thank you very much, guys. You guys have an awesome night. And so regular schedule, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Our next game is going to be Thimbleweed Park, unless you guys tell me to jump straight into Loom. Or Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. But I think that was made after Loom, because then they were going into Monkey Island, but they got called off for Last Crusade. I say Thimbleweed Park's next, because, it's the same feeling. Indy 3 did come first before Loom? Okay. Well, then that would be the next one. But we'll do a little poll thing. I think Thimbleweed Park should be next just because it feels like it. Yes, it's not chronologically correct, but it's definitely the same heart. And my headcanon has Maniac Mansion's events happening in Thimbleweed Park now. So, I don't know. We will talk about that after. I'll get feedback through Discord and that sort of thing. See which one you guys want me to do next. Oh, no, totally. But I'm trying to stick to it to a certain extent, so I don't just jump into the Monkey Island games, because that's what I would do. And I don't want to skip any of these. They are super important. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I said it like a bunch of times. I'm terrible at signing off, so I'm going to go now. Thanks again, guys. Have a great night. And we will catch you later. If you want, reach out to me on Discord, and we'll continue the conversation there. Cheers.